Hi guys, today I'm going to be filming a get ready with me video for you. I'm going to be doing my makeup. To be honest, I never really do a lot with my hair, so we'll see what we think when I put it down. Is that how you want to say? When I take it down. And yeah, I have no idea what kind of look I'm going to go for today, but we will soon find out. So if you want to see the look I'm going to create, then let's get straight into the video. Firstly, I'm taking my Ember Release moisturiser, my trusty moisturiser, and I'm just rubbing that all over my face. Face always goes really red after using something like this. Not really sure why, but we can deal with that for a couple of seconds. Next thing I'm going to take is my Nip and Fab hyaluronic shots. Hyaluronic shots, hydrating drops basically. And I'm just going to take a drop on my head and on both cheeks. It's running away. It does that every time and I panic. Right, and then I'm just gonna rub that in. I like to kind of rub it in and then let it soak in itself, so I know that it's all over my skin, but I'm not rubbing it until it's completely gone and it kind of becomes tacky, and I like that. You'll have to excuse my hair while it's up because it just hates me right now. Next thing I'm going to take is my L'Oreal Lumi Magic Primer. And I'm just going to dot that over my face too. This is just going to give you a nice glow under your foundation, which is what we want, especially in the summer months. I'm going to go in with my L'Oreal Infallible concealer palette, because I feel like I haven't used this in a while, and I'm just going in with the green shade, and I'm just going to take that on my blemish there. To be honest, I think that's pretty much the only blemish I have, which I'm not complaining because normally I'm covered in them. And then I'm just going to take this lighter shade here, and I'm just going to pop that over the top. I've started to find that sometimes when you put foundation straight over the top of the green concealer, it doesn't always blend as well as you want it to, and it doesn't give you as much of a coverage. So I just put the lightest concealer over the top, and then I take my Rimmel Wake Me Up foundation in Ivory. Just take a couple of pumps of that on my hand, and then I just dot it around my face. And then taking my beauty blender, just blending all of that in. I really like this beauty blender. I was using the Real Techniques sponges, which I still really like. But these are so much cheaper. You get like 5 in a pack, and yeah, they're just, you get, these are more dense, which I quite like because I feel like it doesn't soak up as much of the product as like a spongy sponge would. These feel more kind of silicone-y, but they are completely latex free. So anyone who is allergic to latex, that is a good product for you. I'm then going to go in with my Collection Lasting Perfection concealer in the shade Fair, and I'm going to pop that under my eyes. I like to come quite far down under my eyes because I think that whole area should be lightened up a little bit. I'm then going to take a little bit just across my nose, and then I'm going to take it on my forehead as well, not in any particular way, just put it on your forehead, and apparently you know if you need. Right. I'm then going to take the pointy end of my blender, and I'm going to blend all of that out. I think my skin is probably my least favourite thing to do. I just find it so boring. Right, I'm then taking my Rimmel Match Perfection loose powder in, I don't know if it has a shade, oh yeah, transparent. Now, I love this stuff, but I also hate it because it goes everywhere. I'm then taking my Real Techniques 300 brush, and I'm just popping that under my eyes. I don't know if you can see that literally going everywhere. Now, I don't want this all over my skin, I just want it kind of in the middle of my face, so T-zone, and on that blemish, which to be fair is kind of in the T-zone anyway. Ugh, everywhere, gone everywhere. Okay, right, I'm going to take my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in medium brown, which is this shade here, and my Anastasia Beverly Hills brush in 12. It has a little spoolie on one end and an angled brush on the other. So I'm going to take the spoolie end and just brush through the brows, just so that they are where they should be. And what I'm going to do is I take that on my brush, and then I just, I don't know if you can see that, but I just wipe it on the back of my hand so most of the product comes off, but you can use that for your other eyebrow, so you're not wasting it, don't worry, especially with how much this costs. Anyone else take forever to do their eyebrows, or is it just me? It's just me, to be fair. Now, my eyebrows do look really dark when you compare one to the other, but I promise you, once my hair's down, they are a similar colour to my hair, so they don't look so dark. Okay, so I then just take some of the product off the back of my hand and do the other brow. My eyes always water while I'm doing my eyebrows. Why? Right, okay. The next thing I'm going to take is my Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion in Enigma. I'm going to pop that on my eyes, and then I'm just going to use my finger to blend that out. I always think the eyebrows look out of place until you've kind of done something on the eyes. Like colour on the eyes, not obviously the primer, but I'm then going to take my Tiny Bears eyeshadow palette in the colours My Paradise, and I'm going to take this matte brown shade here, which is called Hammock, on a Real Techniques base eyeshadow brush. And I'm just going to pop that in the crease. And can I just say, while I'm using this palette, I absolutely love this. I used this yesterday and it stayed on all day. It's easy to apply. I just think it is brilliant. So if anyone's looking for quite a cheap but really great eyeshadow palette, I really recommend this one. I'm then going to take this shade here, which is called Tranquility, and that's just going on a flat brush, and I'm just going to push that onto the lid. I'm sorry if you can hear, like, well, a hairdryer. That's my mum drying her hair. Right, I'm going to take that same Tranquility shade on a MAC 219, which is just a pencil brush, and I'm going to pop that under the eye, on the bottom of the lash line. That is never a good thing. Right, then I'm going to take my Soap and Glory Super Cat Liquid Black eyeliner in Charcoal Black, and I'm just going to do my eyeliner and then I will be back. There, right, okay. So I'm going to curl my eyelashes next. And then I'm going to take my Maybelline Baby Roll mascara. Okay, right, I'm gonna, now that I've done my mascara, my first coat, I'm going to take my L'Oreal Glam Bronze, and I'm going to take my Real Techniques Duo Fiber Face Brush, and I'm just going to put that on the top of my forehead. And then whatever's left on my brush, I'm just going to take down onto the face and down the neck. Because if you have a really bronzed face and a not so bronzed neck, that is not the look we're going for. So I'm then taking my Rimmel contour palette and my Real Techniques contour brush, same old story. And I'm just gonna pop that on my cheeks. Like, what would we actually do if we didn't have makeup? Because it's just lovely. I just love it. We are then going to take our Lottie Blush Crush blush in Justin and my Real Techniques multitask brush, and popping that on the apples of the cheeks and just bringing it back slightly. So pop it on the apples. If you don't know where the apples of your cheeks are, if you smile, it's kind of this main bit here, the bit that people grab when you've got chubby cheeks. That's the apples of your cheek. And bring it back slightly. Right, go for this one. I'll take my Revolution palette and I will take the pinky shade here. And I will take my Real Techniques angled highlighter brush and I will just pop that. Oh my god, I literally love this highlighter. It's supposed to be a blush palette, but I prefer it as a highlight. It's just incredible as a highlight. I don't know if you guys can see that on this side. Ooh, glow. Right, I'm going to take that down the nose slightly. And just want to get the bow. Right, I'm then going to go back in with my Baby Roll mascara. And put that on the top lashes. So just gonna brush through them slightly because and then the last thing I'm going to do is take my Rimmel lipstick from the Cake collection in 05 and I'm going to pop that all over, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a piece of tissue and I'm just going to blot that on there. And all that's going to do is give you kind of a more natural pinky look rather than that bright pink look. I'm really loving doing this at the moment, especially with that colour. Okay, I'm actually going to leave my hair as it is because one, I can't bother to do anything, and two, this is how I kind of normally have it anyway. I don't really very often do anything to my hair, so unless I'm going out somewhere, but I'm not, so this will have to do. So I really love this look, and I am super happy with my eyeliner today. Like, I'm not sorry for that. Yeah, I really love this look. I really like the colours, and I really think that this is a nice summer makeup look as well. Obviously, if you prefer the more natural summer look, then get rid of the eyeliner or just put a thinner eyeliner on. But I am really impressed with myself for this. I think this is probably my favourite look at the moment, and yeah, and I really love this highlighter. Like, who doesn't love a good highlight? And that is a good highlight. Yeah, I feel like the skin looks really fresh, glowy, bronzed, and yeah, and I think I really love this lip colour. I just love this makeup look. If you do recreate this look, make sure you send me a picture or tweet me with it, because I'd love to see if you guys are recreating the looks I show you, even if it's not with the same eyeshadow palette. If you have similar colours, then lovely. But yeah, I'm super happy with how this turned out. So if you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, click the subscribe button down below because I would really appreciate it, and let me know what videos you'd like to see next. I know you guys like my chatty videos, so maybe some suggestions for that. If you have any, message me with them or comment below with them, and yeah, until next time, goodbye.